What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be starting another new series. I felt like the bingo one kind of just like, since I stole that from Eclipse, I felt like I'd actually make my own, like, kind of semi-original idea, and that is to review every Battlegrounds game. Whether I can find every Battlegrounds game, I don't know, but I really want to review Battlegrounds games because there are a lot of good ones that that have potential and that they just like feel really good to play, and for a Battlegrounds game they're pretty solid. And then there are some shit ones that don't deserve any hype, and I feel like I should review them and like show the difference between a good Battlegrounds game and a bad Battlegrounds game. And I think the best place to start would be the first Battlegrounds game that came after the strongest Battlegrounds, which would be Heroes Battlegrounds. And if you were to ask me what my opinion was about this game maybe like 7 months ago or when it came out, I would say it's a cheap fucking knockoff, because the truth is it was a cheap fucking knockoff. And the combat just was not unique at all. The moves kind of looked really bad. I mean, I'm not saying it looked bad, but it didn't look like the strongest Battlegrounds. And compared to the strongest Battlegrounds, it was just kind of a worse version in general. But now, as of June 2024, my views of this game have changed a lot. And I feel like I'm gonna start talking about the pros first, because there are a lot of pros. First pro, the mastery system. The mastery system is fucking great because it feels like I have something to work towards. And basically, if you're living under a rock, if you fill up this you can fill up this certain bar by doing tasks like killing people, fighting bosses, or just doing the quests. You can unlock an alternative moveset to the character you're playing if they have mastery. And I think that's great because it gives you a goal to work towards, and instead of just like mindlessly killing everyone, which I guess is fun. You now have something to work towards, and you have a real drive to play this game. And the other unique thing about this game is the boss Nomu, which I think this is the first Battlegrounds game to include bosses. But it's definitely not the only one, because Cursed Battlegrounds exists and shit, all the shitty other ones. But this is definitely the first game to add bosses, and I think they did fucking great, because Nomu is, well, fighting him is definitely not fun. It gives you mastery, which first of all gives you more drive to play the game, so you can finally unlock that goddamn moveset you've been working so hard towards. And also the fact that there's a chance that you can get another moveset from Nomu. And now granted, in any other game this would be fucking horrible, because having a moveset locked behind a boss makes it shit. And you can spend Robux to spawn Nomu too, but that's like equally as bad, because you're giving money to them to get this alternative moveset, which shouldn't be the case. Everything in a Battlegrounds game should be free. You should be, just hop on for 10 minutes and then leave when you get bored. That I think that's the definition of Battlegrounds games. But the thing about Nomu is that there is a pity. There's a pity towards the moveset. So, and note, there is not going to be a situation where you are farming for 10 hours and you won't get the drop, right? They're guaranteed you are going to get the drop. But enough talking about the in-game content. Let's talk about the combat. Now, if you were to ask me 7 months ago what I thought about this game's combat, I would say it's fucking dog shit, because the truth is, it was. So, but now it's different. I have different views about this game. What would I say? Well, first of all, it's very different from the strongest Battlegrounds. The animations, I feel, are not snappy at all. In the strongest Battlegrounds, it's all about like speed, momentum. I feel like this game's a lot more combo based, because as you see with that front dash, you can't like loop around them into another M1 combo. It purposely sends them further so that you're not supposed to combo extend off of it. And I feel like instead of doing like game breaking techs, it's more about traditional, just normal combos. And there are games that that function without game breaking techs too, and I feel like this would be a very good example of that. But finally, the last part of this review would be the fucking visuals, because as you're looking on screen, it's fucking insane. Half of my left arm is burning. My whole screen is fucking pulsing. I'm throwing like fucking cum at this dude. Bah! Look, I'm throwing fire at him. Look, I'm gonna charge up. Boom! Boom! I send him flying. I TP up to him. Bang, 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 bang. I hit him with my 4th move, which has a fucking finisher, which you're looking at right now. I'm about to shoot him in the air. Boom, bitch! You can hear the bass boosted shit. And then I walk up to him like Yuji to Mahito. Where you go, I go. He's trying to get away. Look. I freeze him. I slam him. I get him in a chokehold. I slam him. Bang, 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 bang. I throw him up into the air again, and then I down slam him. And flash. I'd win on screen. But anyway, you know, by the shit you just saw on screen, you could tell that this game has like really good visuals. You could argue it has like too many visuals actually, which me personally, I argue is bullshit. There's never enough visuals. There's never enough particles you can fill on my screen. I wanna be on the floor spazzing out. You could argue that this game gives old people epileptic seizures, and you would probably not be wrong, because compared to a lot of the other Battlegrounds games, this game probably takes the cake for having the most visuals. It's right up there with the strongest Battlegrounds, and it's one of the only Battlegrounds games with impact frames too. But in conclusion, when it comes to Battlegrounds games, this game is definitely very good. If you're getting bored of the strongest Battlegrounds, but you want something of the same type, I would totally recommend this game to you. It's fucking fun. It gives you a reason to keep playing, to keep grinding, and most of all, it looks fucking great. You know, there's not a lot of good looking Battlegrounds games, but when it comes to that category, I feel like this game definitely fucking dominates, you know. As you can see, everything turned into ice when I used that move, which I think is really cool. But if I would give it a score from 1 to 10, this is definitely an 8. Definite solid 8 right here. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna flip and go now. What the Sigma?